Hello internet friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda and I post mostly lifestyle content, including today's video where I share with you why I'm vegetarian, and it's also part of a series on my channel called Talk Tuesdays. If you're new to my channel, Talk Tuesdays is where I sit down and film a talkative video on Tuesdays, but not every Tuesday. So I actually already filmed this video and I was going to upload it last Tuesday, but then when I was editing it, it looked a little too dry, so I decided to spice it up a little bit. Get it? Because we're talking about food. So I decided to add in a little puns, and I researched some vegetable puns, thought of some of my own. Just get ready to cringe a lot. So I'm going to start off with a story time about how I got into vegetarianism, and then I'm going to share my thoughts about the topic. So without further ado, let's just get into this. First of all, I've been vegetarian for about 3 years now, and it all started when I was a 16-year-old fetus living in Pennsylvania. Sorry, I almost artichoked from seeing that picture. Okay. Anyway, let us just begin. So I started hearing talk of veganism around the internet, and yeah, basically around the internet. And at first I was like, I don't care at all. Then I started to get a little bit curious about what it meant to be vegan. So I watched a couple online videos, and one in particular was super compelling. So I made a promise to myself that night. I will stop eating meat and start eating beets. So I didn't say exactly that, but it's pretty much the same idea. I was now vegan. Yeah, so it wasn't that peasy. Sorry, these puns are pretty corny. I never meant for them to be. Back to the story. This was all happening at nighttime, and the next morning was Easter Sunday. So my first day of being vegan was spent passing along chocolate bunnies to my sister, who, as you can imagine, was pretty happy to hear that I didn't need the chocolates anymore. So later that day, I failed and I ate some of the chocolate bunnies, and I decided just to be vegetarian. And I have been ever since, and it's pretty radish. So that's all for my veggie tales, but now let's move into my thoughts. I am vegetarian. Sorry, that was dumb. Because I believe 3 main things. Number 1, it's healthier for the human body. So I believe that humans are not supposed to eat meat, and it's proven that we can not eat meat because all the vegetarian and vegans are still living, so we don't need meat to survive, obviously, because people are surviving without it. There's so many health issues that are caused by eating meat that it's just better to avoid it, in my opinion. Number 2, it can help save the planet. I know that that's a pretty appalling statement to make. Get it? Like, appalling. Yeah, I made that one up on my own. Many scientists agree that the main cause of global warming is greenhouse gas emissions. Basically, one of the biggest sources of these emissions is animal agriculture, aka raising and slaughtering cows and other animals, but mostly cows, for consumption. So not contributing to the process and not eating meat can help save the earth. And finally, number 3, it saves the lives of animals. Obviously, they're not getting slaughtered, and I love animals. Growing up, I was a very picky eater, and I still sorta am, but I'm getting better. And I never really liked a lot of meat anyway. I hated all beef, so I would only eat ham, chicken nuggets, chicken tenders, bacon, and hot dogs, and that's all the meat I would eat. So it wasn't that hard giving it up because I didn't really like meat to begin with. So that's the story of how I went vegetarian, why I'm vegetarian, my thoughts on everything, some cringy puns, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to let me know in the comments down below, and give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. I'll see you next time. Peace out. This is so stupid. Okay. I'm so cringy.